All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to Teachable Tuesday. DK here with my buddy B to the M, Bill Marler over there, brother from another mother. He's got a great haircut as well. We're going to dive into it. We're going to let everybody in, and we're going to be talking about the top 5 ways to save fast. Saving Sideways Global. Let's let everybody in here, and let's get it rocking and rolling. Guys, as you are coming on board, please just do me a favor and make sure that your mics are muted. That would be super, super cool. Just going to go letting everybody pile in right now. You guys keep on joining, which is awesome. Got more and more people tuning in here, getting ready to rock and roll. Now, tonight we're going to be talking about, again, the top 5 ways to save fast. One of the reasons why we wanted to do a training like this is we're so heavily focused on the business. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I love leading with the business. I love making money. I love talking about ways to make money. I love teaching people how to make money. I love teaching teams and all of those things. Those are all super important things. I mean, if you want to have a side hustle, a home-based business, or whatever it is, you want to make more money, spend more time with family, all that stuff, you got to talk about how to make money, right? Those things are important. But we have some really awesome and amazing products that help people really save money. And we don't highlight those things enough. So not only are we going to dive into that, 5 things that you guys can kind of do right off the bat, save some cake, put some coin. This is really important. So I want everybody to pop a comment in, and I want to make sure you guys are paying attention here. Okay. Comment this down below. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. Okay. Everybody comment that right now. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. And that's really kind of the power behind Saving Sideways Global. They have a great way and method to help us make a lot of money, but we also want to make sure that we're doing everything that we possibly can to keep a lot of money, right? So now, before we get into that, Bill, I don't know about you, dude, but I am fired the hell up for what's going to happen on January 3rd. And I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag, I promise. But man, oh man, we started testing. We started testing today. And it's getting exciting, man. It's getting fun. It's like starting to take shape. Now,
I did my first test today.
Yeah. And so
I'll leave it at that. But I think you should go crazy tonight.
No.
This is a good group during the holidays. They could be shopping. They could be celebrating.
I'm sworn to secrecy. I can't.
Okay.
But let me just say this. We've been obviously working on this for literally over a month now. An entirely new thing. We'll just call it an entirely new thing for you guys. It's 100% free to you. And plain and simple, it's going to help you guys get more leads and sales. That's what it's going to come down to. Now, we rolled this out to a couple of executives. So we have for those of you guys that don't know, we have an entirely separate Facebook group for executives. Now, an executive is basically someone that's personally sponsored 10 people or more. Doesn't matter if it's a gold, platinum, or titanium. If you sponsor 10 people or more, you rank up to executive. You get taken into our kind of elite Facebook group where we talk about some higher level things. And this new thing that we're going to roll out to you guys on the 3rd of January, I opened it up to the executives. I said, hey, who wants to test this out? Okay. Now, Ari, I see Ari in here. I see Phil in here. I don't know if I got Greg or anybody else in here. You guys have started to test this out. So Ari, I'll call on you first. If you could, without saying what it is, maybe just share a little bit about your excitement for what you see and where you see this going in 2023.
So I haven't gotten too much time to dive into it because I've been working a lot, and, but I have dived into it. I gotta say it's pretty cool. Sorry for the background noise and all that, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Definitely something very unique and something that I have not seen in other opportunities in the past.
Nice. Yeah, there's trust me, there's literally going to be no one that's doing what we're doing on the level that we're doing it. Phil, I know you've had a chance to get in there and play around a little bit and actually to, to drive some traffic, to do some follow-up. What are your, just give us like some Cliff Note thoughts again, without saying what it is. What is your initial, reaction and feedback?
Well, first of all, I do want to thank you for allowing me to be one of the beta testers along with the rest of the executive group. I got to tell you this, I spent most of last evening, about 6 hours on it last night, and just going in, checking it out, doing a little bit of tweaking here and there just to make sure that things weren't breaking down. And then at 6 a.m. this morning, I went live with it. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen this coming 2023. This is going to definitely knock the socks off of any other system, any other tool that is out there on the internet for internet marketing. Multi-level marketing has never seen anything like this. Just based on my results today, this is going to kick ass. I'm sorry to use that language, but it's already kicking ass for me.
Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Good deal, man. Good deal. Scott, I know you, I think you took a look at it again. If you could just real quick, and then we'll jump into tonight's training, guys. Scott, if you could real quick, you've had a chance to kind of take a look at it again, without saying what it is. What was your reaction going through it and using it?
Yeah, Dan, like Phil said, thanks a lot for letting us take a look at it. And I played with it last night, got it online beginning this morning. Started seeing some leads come in, which is totally awesome. Did some tweaking on a few things that'll help me respond to folks, and need to send more traffic to it. That's all it is. I think it'll work.
Awesome.
All about traffic.
That's it. Simple as that. All right. Well, appreciate that, guys. Thank you for the feedback there. So guys, let's get right into it now. We're going to dive into, Jeanette, that is literally going to be for everybody. If you are on our team, you get access to it 100%. Doesn't matter if you're, gold, platinum, or titanium, it does not matter. You get access to it, and it's 100% free for every member of our team. Okay. All right, let's dive into it here. I'm going to share this with you guys here, and don't worry, you guys will get access to this document. I mean, it's nothing super crazy, but we're going to go over this and dive right into this. So here's what we are looking at. So, myself and Bill and Kirsty and a couple others, we're kind of looking at this, like what are the quickest, fastest, easiest ways that you guys could be saving money? And there's literally dozens of things that we could be talking about here. Okay. But we want to give you guys literally some of the fastest ways that you guys could get out there and you guys could start saving money like tonight, like right now. Okay. So we're going to walk you guys through these. I'm going to go through these things one at a time, show you guys where they are, how to get to them, and really just kind of share some examples and some feedback of, what's possible if you guys go through this. Now, I do want to throw out a quick disclaimer. Okay. Not everything that we're going to share tonight is global. Unfortunately, the savings are going to vary by country. There's some things that we're going to share tonight that, might not be available in Canada, or they might not be available in Australia or New Zealand or other places, because, there's certain things that are just applicable to the US. So I do want to put that out there. Unfortunately, like, you can't have, the same savings all around the world, because it really just depends on the country. Okay. So I just kind of do want to put that, that information out there. All right. So first things first is the car insurance. Plain and simple. If you have an automobile and you haven't gone through the auto insurance yet, and you haven't lowered your auto insurance, you got to do that. 100%. You got to go do that. I'll give you a quick example. My wife and I had two autos, Dodge truck, Dodge Ram, and a Chevy Tahoe. And we were paying about $1,700 a year in the good old state of Massachusetts. And, two vehicles, $1,700. And that was with, basic coverage, nothing too crazy fancy. We went through the Savings Highway portal I literally got a rep on the phone, and all I did is I literally had my sheet of my current insurance, and I said, all you got to do is just match this. And then we literally cut the bill in half. Two autos, $900 a year, just like that. So super fast. I mean, guys, we're talking like 50% savings on a car insurance bill. I mean, that's a huge amount of money. So if you want to do that, there's two ways in. Okay, there's two ways in for if you want to do the auto insurance. Okay, number one, you can come right here. I'm going right from the main dash right in here. You can come down here, and I'm going to show you two ways in. So right here, it says savingshighwayauto.com. We now have our very own auto insurance site, savingshighwayauto.com. That's one way in. Okay, everybody see that? Simple, easy, right? The other way in is right here where it says employee pricing discount portal. And I'm going to go into this one because this one's going to tie directly into the second thing on the list, which is the home insurance. So we're going to go over here. We're going to click on employee pricing. I'll click on this just so you guys can see it here. Okay. Savings Highway Auto. It's going to take you direct to this site right here. Really, really simple. If you're comfortable doing it yourself, you can literally click get here, get started, and you go through the process. It will be beneficial and it will be helpful if you guys have, if you guys do have an automobile, if you do have your existing insurance policy handy. If you don't, just do it as best you can, but it will be beneficial if you do have that handy. Okay. So that's one way in. The other way in, like I said, employee discount pricing portal.
Dan, before you move there, well, you moved. I just want to add one thing. This is corporate's kind of putting this in place, but just to give you a little heads up, like we're not insurance agents. I am really, but no one else is probably here. And like, we're not quoting, but there is the site that Dan was just at. You also, there's another style, another business. You can help friends, family, strangers, whatever, and you can use that same site to get them quotes on their existing stuff. And then when they say, oh, I want that savings, you can give them your affiliate link for Savings Highway, tell them to go in, and then you help them get that savings that they saw. That's a process that they're working towards, but just to give you a heads up, you know, we're affiliate marketers. I don't know if you want to sit at your computer and do that, but for people that like that kind of stuff, that's another angle to get to sell memberships. So
yep.
Just want to add that.
Yeah, no, that's a great point too. It's something that, again, like we typically think of just running the business. We don't normally think of that referral end of it. So again, guys, the other way in, you hit employee pricing discount portal, and that's going to bring you to a very similar spot. If you haven't created an account here, really simple, first time activate account, it's 100% free. And then just go to log into employee discounts like that. And it's going to bring you right here to basically the main page. And then same process, you can scroll down and you're going to see right here in the middle, auto insurance, and then you're going to see home insurance. So again, auto insurance, guys, is really, really simple and easy to use. I would recommend, if I were you, the easiest way to do this is literally just call this number right here. That's what I did. It was super simple. I was on the phone for maybe 20 minutes, and in 20 minutes saved 50% on my auto insurance. So super huge. And I know there's so many other testimonials here on the team. So I'll even throw this out there right now. If any of you guys have, just comment yes. If any of you guys have used the auto insurance discount and you guys have saved money with your auto insurance, comment yes. If you guys have done that. So Montana, yes. Casey, yes. Phil, yes. Seth, yes. Awesome right there. Phil or Montana, either one of you guys, if you guys want to come on the mic real quick and just kind of say, let everybody know like what you saved. If you guys know how much you saved, if you guys are cool with that, if you guys want to come on board and just, you know, pop a quick message in there or say a quick hello.
I'm
Montana,
ready. You can hear me.
Oh, Casey, yeah, go ahead.
So I did mine in Montana's, and we mute that really quick. It messes with me. Sorry. So I did mine in Montana's, and we have full coverage on 2 vehicles. And we went from paying almost 200 a month for 2 full coverage vehicles to, it went down to 120 something a month,
Wow.
which we're about to change that again. So we're about to go through it. And that was without changing providers. We didn't change a single thing.
Yep.
Amazing.
We just went through the portal. So now we're about to change it and maybe see if we can go through a different provider.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah. So, I mean, that's what, like about a 40 to 45% discount. I mean, that's pretty significant. Nice. Thank you for that. Phil, what did you end up saving when you did it?
Actually, my savings was pretty minimal. I have PLPD on an old junk 2005 Chevy Silverado.
Mhm.
My big thing was my rates from my previous insurer was jumping up. So I went to the site and checked on it, and they saved me about 15% off of what I would have had to pay if I stayed with my old carrier.
Hey, 15% is 15%. You know, that's savings is savings, and that's better than what you were paying. So awesome. All right, guys, thank you for that. Appreciate that. So the easiest thing, in my opinion, guys, like I said, is literally just call the number, let them do all the work for you. Like I said, if you have a previous bill or a previous like list of like what your coverage is, you know, all your deductibles, all that stuff, then go ahead and use that. It's easier for reference. Now, number 2, this one is literally, and this is why I went in the way that we went in right here into this other portal, is the home insurance is also right here. So you could literally go through a very, very similar process the same way. Again, I would probably just call this number and go through that process. I don't know, I haven't personally used the home insurance, but I know I've seen testimonial after testimonial after testimonial in the group that people are literally saving thousands per year using the home insurance here. And this is just, these are the reason why these are number 1 and number 2 is these are literally 2, I call like the big rocks, one of the biggest, fastest ways that you guys can save money literally on the very first day. So if you guys are brand new and you have not gone through this process yet, it's a really simple and easy way to just save money right from the get on 2 of, you know, really some of your biggest purchases that you guys make, you know, home and auto. Like we're talking thousands and thousands of dollars. So these are ways that you guys can affect, you know, the money that you put back in your pocket, and you can do it in a relatively simple way. And you can let somebody else go to bat for you. You can let, you know, the team at Savings Highway literally go to bat for you and do that. Okay. So there you go. Now, again, guys, keep in mind, like some of you guys don't own a vehicle. Some of you guys don't own a home. That's fine. You know, but again, we kind of have to think globally. We have to think about everybody here, the average person. But next, number 3, Gas Buddy. If you guys don't know what Gas Buddy is a great way to save at the pump. And if you do drive a vehicle, if you do drive a car, you guys know that gas prices are crazy. Gas prices, you know, depending on where you are in the country, you know, I've seen $5, $6 a gallon, sometimes even more, depending on what part of the country you in. It's just absolutely insane, depending on that. So Gas Buddy would be another great way that you guys can save money. And again, in the same exact savings portal. So when we come over here and you guys look at this one right here that says employee pricing discount portal, the easiest way to find Gas Buddy and to get set up with Gas Buddy, just come up to the search bar and you're going to type gas. You just start typing in Gas Buddy, all one word, and then you can just tab down and then you pop that in there right there. And check this out. So again, if you guys do drive a vehicle, you guys know, like you can save up to 25 cents per gallon using Gas Buddy. I don't know, is Jason Perez in here? Is JP here? He always has like super awesome Gas Buddy stories. Like he's literally using that thing like every day. I don't know if Jason's in here or not. No, all right. I don't see him in here. That's all right. We'll circle back. But yeah, guys, just a great way. One of the things I love about the Gas Buddy, you can go get the Gas Buddy app. You can download that right to your phone, right to your mobile device, whether you have an iOS device, whether you have Android device, you can download the Gas Buddy app right to your phone. And here's what's super cool. Wherever you are, you can literally just program in your location. It does it by zip code. And you can see all of the neighboring gas stations in your area and how much it costs to go get gas at all of the gas stations in your area. And depending on, again, your location, there's special deals and special discounts that you can activate with the Gas Buddy app. So let's say you're like, oh, I'm going to go to the Shell, or I'm going to go to the Mobil, or I'm going to go to the BP, or I'm going to go to Hafner's, or whatever it is. I think Hafner's is a New England thing. But I'm going to go to this gas station because that's the cheapest. And then with the Gas Buddy app, you might get an extra 5, extra 10, extra 15 cents off on top of the already low gas price. So again, guys, if you guys are driving a vehicle, Gas Buddy is a super great way.
And I have a question, because I've never used it. Is that a reimbursement, or is it right off at the pump? Does anyone know?
It's from what I know, I have used it. From what I know, it's literally at the pump. It applies at the pump.
Wow, nice, good stuff.
Yeah, you do have to hook up a bank card. Yeah, Phil says at the pump. You do have to hook up a bank card. But again, relatively simple and easy to use. Okay. So just a great way to save, especially if you guys are commuting, if you guys drive quite a bit. The whole point of this, guys, is just to show you guys quick and easy, fast ways to save money. You don't go having to like reinvent the wheel or doing anything crazy along those lines. Okay. Bill, anything else on the first three before I dive into the next one?
No, all good, perfect.
All right, 10-4, roger that.
I mean, I saved a lot more money on the car insurance, if anyone wants to know. I have, even though my daughters are in college, they're under 25. So if you know what I'm dealing with, so I have 4 cars insured, and I was overinsured. So before I tell you the number, when they first got their licenses, my insurance went up to literally, like I looked at it, it was going to be like $12,000 a year, and I almost had a heart attack. But
Yeah.
but fast forward, I was able to fix that a little bit, but then when I used the service, I was way overinsured. So I fixed some things. So I saved a lot of money for them helping me get what I needed, but also lower my auto insurance. So that's my story of happening to me.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I know if Kirsty was here, she's actually driving. I think she's going like a couple states north up to Utah. So she's driving today, which is why she couldn't be here. I know her and her husband Brogan saved quite a bit of money on their car insurance as well. Pretty significant discounts there. Now, local discounts, guys, this is where it gets really cool. This is something that is somewhat new, okay, inside of the membership area. So when you guys go in here, I just want to make sure I select the right thing. If you guys aren't familiar with this is something that you really want to start playing around with. So right here, I think this is it.
That's it.
What's up?
That's it. I'll give a little quick background. I
Yep.
had this service, this vendor in a previous company that's no longer, and they got rid of it. And I asked the owner why they get rid of it. It was pretty expensive per member. So make a long story short, I did present it. They ended up getting it. And the cool thing that we loved, and it helped with retention too, is that this app that this product that Dan's going to show you, not only does it have great travel discounts, and this is, I think, for golds too. I believe this is for everyone, gold, platinum, and titanium. But the discounts, like we were going on their computer and the other one, which is still good, the benefits one, and we were like doing searches and they were giving us like national. This one right here, like if you want a burger right in your backyard, a pizza, a taco, whatever your flavor is, you literally put the zip code in, you'll find somewhere. And the discounts are all different. I mean, with inflation right now, some of the discounts are just 10%, but 10% is 10%, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a, and they also have other stuff in there. If you look around, Dan's gonna go over the discounts, but on the travel side of this one, I think they have the weekends and they have all kinds of getaways.
Yep.
They have the weeks, real cheap weeks and things like that.
Yeah.
But anyway,
So yeah, if you guys haven't explored this right here where it says $850,000 hotel, not sorry, 850,000 hotels and more, you simply click into that. So let me just make sure I got my mouse going on there. So pop on into there. And this is where you can actually, you guys can go get discounts by area code. So it's really, really cool. Now, before we jump into that, let me just do a little side caveat over here to travel, because I know Bill had mentioned you guys can go get some great deals. Same thing here, guys. Like this is also a travel engine, which is really, really cool too. So you guys can go play around and mess with that and go get a bunch of really great discounts in here. So we're going to show you guys a really amazing travel engine that is, I think, is it platinum and titanium only, Bill, or is it just titanium only?
it's platinum, I believe, and above. Yeah, it's
Okay.
platinum and above. Yeah.
Yeah. So while you're over here, guys, don't forget, you guys can also jump into travel and go play around with that as well and go see what there is for offers in here. You guys, one of the best things that you guys can do is I kind of get a lot of questions on this on the side. So I'm just gonna kind of come out and be blunt and say this. It's okay to be resourceful. Okay. Please go be resourceful and go try to go learn and figure things out. Like sometimes people reach out and be like, hey, do you have a training on this, or where do I go to find this? Or, is there going to be a training on X, Y, or Z? And it's like, I don't have personally every ounce of the members area, like, memorized. Like, at the end of the day, like, I'm just a guy who promotes the business, and I figure out all this stuff out the same way that you guys would. I go in, I mess around with it, I tinker with it, and I see what I can find. And I would just encourage you guys to do that too. So like, we don't need to create a training on how to save, like you don't have to, in other words, what I'm saying is you don't have to wait for us to create a training on how to save to actually go save. You guys can just jump in here, get resourceful, and go figure things out. But again, one of the greatest things that this, and this is what Bill was talking about earlier, you can literally search by where you are, which is super cool. So I'm currently in a hotel in New Hampshire right now. So I'm literally just going to search that. And then you guys are going to see, this is where you can start doing a drill down. Over here on the left-hand side, you can start narrowing it down by category. Okay. So these are going to be all discounts in my area that are literally local to me, where I'm at. And this is great because no matter where you are, you can literally change this. And you can change wherever you are. If you guys travel to a different state or whatever, you guys can start playing with this. So first thing that I would do if I were you is I would get in here and I would start looking at, if there's anything specific that you want. There's some basic, ones in here, 50% off Jiffy Lube, obviously speaking of auto, stuff like that. Did you guys know there's 15% off all Jiffy Lube services, not only here, but also in the original portal, the employee discount pricing portal, just like we searched for Gas Buddy. Anytime you guys go get any sort of service done, if you guys use Jiffy Lube, whether it be if they're going to do a tranny flush, if they're going to do an oil change, they're going to rotate your tires, they're going to do any of that sort of stuff, you guys can get 15% off every single time. That's why, again, I was just kind of saying, taking a step back and doing a little side tangent here, but like, that's why it's just kind of good to go in here and just sort of play around. Okay. Like if I just start typing in Jiffy Lube, you guys will see it come up right here, and then boom, 15% off. Okay. This is literally on almost all of their services. You literally just pull up a coupon, you print this out, you bring it into your local Jiffy Lube, and you can get 15% off your services literally every single time. Okay. So just want to point that stuff out. Don't be shy, get in here, play around with some of the stuff, see what's available to you in your area. So as an example, like if we wanted to go here, let's go look at dining and food. Like Bill said, hey, I want a burger. Like I love me some burgers, right?
Yeah.
Check this out right here. Who doesn't love a good burger? This place is a couple towns over, 15% off. Literally just hit view details, use coupon. How do you want to use the coupon? Do you want to show it? Do you want to print it? Gives you that option. So you could literally print it if you
That's
want to print, if
awesome.
you have a printer. Or you could just literally pull it up to your phone at the restaurant and say, hey, check it out. I got a 15% discount. They apply that for the bill. You get to use that discount.
Dan, hit show real quick. I want to see if it has like the scan thing.
Some of them do, some of them don't. So this one has a code.
Oh, okay. There you go.
This one has a code right here. So
Nice.
every one of these guys is going to be a little bit different. Someone will have a scan code. Some might have a QR code. Some might have an access code like this. Sometimes you just show people all of these. It'll say down here. And this is just a little detail thing right here. All of these restaurants or all of these places are partnered exclusively with Savings Highway Global. Okay. So like they should be familiar with this. You can see, powered by Savings Highway Benefits. So all of these opportunities, all of these things that you guys see here on your screen, they're all partnered with our company and opportunity to help you guys save more money. But
They could do better with that picture, by the way. That burger doesn't look that great.
yeah, I guess that depends on your definition of a good burger.
It's all good.
I'm a sucker for a good beer and a good burger. Like, yeah, that's my jam right there.
Mhm.
But yeah, anyway, guys, just again, come on in here. Play around with some of the stuff. You can drill it down by food, casual dining, convenience stores, desserts and snacks. Like who knows, if you go into like desserts and snacks, probably going to pick up like Starbucks, 10% off. Who wouldn't want, 10% off Starbies, right? You guys want that. Edible Arrangements, Godiva Chocolatier, David's Cookies, Ghirardelli, Grubhub. So lots of different ways. And think about it. Like you might see something like this and be like, well, $7 isn't really a lot. But if you go spend $25 on dinner and then you get $7 off, what percent is that? That's over 10%. That's literally over 10% off. Like that's good savings, right? And again,
the other thing, Dan, is the more competition there is. So wherever you're at, New Hampshire, it's not very congested. If you're in a city, some people live like, if you're in Vegas, for instance, there's going to be like so many more deals. You know what I mean? And even higher discounts.
Mhm.
The chains are one thing, but some of the mom and pops, once they compete. So it depends where you live too.
Yeah, great point too. Seth just says like the savings is going to cover the delivery cost. So, I mean, either way, like guys, at the end of the day, savings is savings.
Yes.
You're putting more money back in your pocket. And remember what we said earlier, you guys all commented this. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep, right? So there
Again,
you go.
I wonder, this is spontaneous, but I wonder if we can keep it under the theme parks. I wonder if Disney World is in there. Just curious, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I mean, Disney World's right here. Walt Disney World tickets.
there, it's right in front of me. There.
Yeah.
So there you go. Wow.
So you get
That's
tickets.
incredible.
Save up to $60 on theme park tickets. So yeah, I mean, guys, there's again, we could literally be in here for hours. You can go to theme parks right here, like right up at the top, eat, play, shop, theme parks. You could literally select the theme parks you want to go to.
Oh,
We
there
got
we
them
go.
all right here. Well, Disney related, right? But you guys can go here. Just get in here, go play around, go figure out what's available in your area. You get all these different things, hot deals. Didn't even look at this, but you got Old Navy, Gap, Petco, Adidas, Home Depot, Best Buy, Sur la Table. You guys like my accent, but anyway, just go mess around, guys. Go get in there, go play, go see what you guys can find for discounts in your area. Now, this is where the rubber really meets the road right here. Titanium travel engine. For those of you guys that are platinum and titanium, this is new. This is something that is exclusive to us. This has only been in here for what, Bill, maybe about a month or so.
That's about it.
Yeah.
People don't even realize what they got there.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. This is like, we're kind of saving the best for last year, although we're going to throw a bonus in. We're going to throw a little bonus in here tonight that you guys can't even see on your screen yet. Right here, there's literally something called the wholesale agent travel. Okay. Wholesale agent travel. This is, in my opinion, like the travel engine of travel engines. And so you guys know, we are the only network marketing company in the world, I believe, that has access to this travel agent. There's a lot of other companies out here. They all have, like, if you guys are familiar with what white labeling is, you know, there's a bunch of companies out there that save this or save that, or, you know, different travel agents or travel websites, and they white label them out to other companies, other network marketing companies. So all these other network marketing companies can say that, hey, you know, go save money here, go save money there, whatever it is. We're the only company that has this travel engine right here. Nobody else has it, just us.
Excuse me 1 sec, Dan. Junior just said something, and I'm going from what I've been told. One of the reasons why we got this travel agent is for what Junior just said. And we wanted more global products.
Yep.
I was told that this is one of the reasons why we got this. This is in all the countries we're in, pretty much. So Junior just said he's in the Caribbean. He bet he said he's bet he's not on the list. I'm thinking that it is available. So
Yeah, this is a global engine.
yes,
This
that's
is a
right.
global, and again, you're right. That's one of the reasons. Obviously, the discounts is one of the main thing, but the other back half of that was this is literally global, something that can be used, you know, from any country. Excuse me. All right. So if you guys haven't seen this yet, click on wholesale travel agent. Okay. It's going to pop this up right here. Wait for that to load. Guys, some of the discounts in here are just crazy. But again, I would just kind of encourage you guys to get in here and start, you know, just get in here and start playing around with this. Anybody like to cruise? Anyone like to, you know, go on any cruises? Any cruisers out there? I know I like to cruise, but if I just go, I'm just, you know, I literally just searched all the options here. So we're going to pull up, you know, some cruises. I'm a Norwegian type of guy. I typically go on Norwegian, but
It's the one
you
I
know,
use.
$60 a night. Let me actually go and pick. Let me go Caribbean. Let me go see.
And then
How long do we want to
sort.
go?
Do the sort by price, just for the heck of it.
We're going to do Caribbean, and we're going to do price range. Okay. Yeah, I was playing around with this when this thing first came out. And it was just like,
And when you did price range, not to interrupt,
Yep.
you're doing like for the whole week or the day, just go any price, and then up here by sort by, right at the top where it says cruise search results, right at the very top, do price, right? Go by price. Oh, price. There you go.
Yep.
Now you see.
yeah, there you go.
I've seen it as low as $28 a night,
Yeah.
right out of New York to the Caribbean.
hmm
That's incredible.
Yeah. I mean, you guys see this right here, $32 a night, $32 a night for a Caribbean cruise. I mean,
We'll scroll down to some of the longer ones.
yep.
I mean, I play with this all the time because
Yeah, there's 5 nights. Oh, dude, come on. 5 nights in the Bahamas, $25 a night. Come on,
all
man.
all the food, everything.
Come on. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, let's go play around. Let's go find
Dan, can I give you a little suggestion?
yeah.
Because one of the lessons I want to like share is if you do Vegas, because I did Vegas already. Fort Lauderdale's crazy because everything's overpriced right now because of supply and demand. So if you go to Vegas right now, one of the things I noticed that if anyone's familiar with traveling, a lot of people we shoot for 4 stars.
Mhm.
The 5 stars is just a whole different world. And there's not many, believe it or not, in each city, there's not many 5-star hotels. There's only a hand, Ritz-Carlton, things like that. So there's many 4 stars, which are beautiful. Well, when I did the Vegas experiment, I was just giggling because there was some 5-star hotels for $28 a night.
Yep.
Now, that's just insane. Now, it might have been a crazy week, but I'm just telling you, to stay in that type of hotel for that kind of money, most of us won't even ever stay in a 5-star hotel because, like I
Yeah.
said, it's a whole different level. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of wasted money,
Yeah.
So
So this is 3 days. We'll just do a search right here, and we'll again, we'll just go and we'll play around here. I was looking in when I was playing around with this, I was looking in tropical locations and stuff like that. Here's what I want you guys to notice right here. Like, this is what's important, and I'll do some searches and we'll start really zeroing in. Okay, but let me blow this up so you guys can see this right here. Okay, here's the public price. If you guys were like go to like the company website or something like that, the Harrah's website, see the savings, and then this is what you really pay right here. Okay, so what's that? Three total nights, $208.
and that's with the public ones don't include the taxes on their prices.
Yeah.
So just like I said, this is my wheelhouse. I just want to jump in here. So when you see the public price, it's right to the second, right to the minute. If you went right now on booking.com, Priceline, Expedia, you would see that public price right to the penny.
Yep.
And that's our savings. I'm gonna let Rocky out. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no worries. So again, obviously just kind of go in here and play around. I'm going to do, I'm going to mess with this. I'm going to change this to, let's go look in, let's go tropical. Let's go tropical and see what we can find for deals in here. Let's say we're going to go the 6th to the 13th. Actually, no, let me change that. Heard a rumor that it's cheaper to fly on Tuesdays. All right, so we're going to do 1 room, 2 guests, Cancun, see what we come up with here. Is there a way to sort this by price?
Yes.
Oh, there it is. Sort. Price, low to high.
Now do one other thing, Dan, to get rid of like the 2 stars, 1 stars. If you go to the ratings to the left, I'm pointing like you can see me, but go all the way to the left.
Oh, yep.
And you see the ratings.
Yep. 3 up.
Yeah, I would do 3 up. What the hell? I'm not getting as picky in my old age.
So keep in mind, this is for 1 week. Okay. We literally did this for 1 week. You guys can see over on the right-hand side, some of the prices,
Oh,
like just.
So there's a 4-star right there.
Yeah.
Looking at.
So, I mean, I don't know if you guys are seeing this or not, but like, check out this one right here. 4-star hotel in Cancun. You guys see the total price, $212 for the whole week. 212. Like, if you guys think about it, like if you go to a nice resort, I mean, you're paying $200 to $300 a night, never mind for the entire week. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. So we keep playing around, but you guys get this. I mean, 226, 231, 241. And these are all between 3 to 5 star hotels. Okay. Some of these, believe it or not, if we dove even deeper, some of these are probably all inclusive. I mean, that's just insane. Insane.
We have an affiliate, Lyndon. He's from the States, but he lives in Dominica.
Mhm.
And we went on, him and I together on this, like you and I, Dan, we go on together sometimes.
Yeah.
We went on together and we found a place. So he has an apartment, but then he goes to this hotel where he pays like a day pass. And our week was less money than him getting a day pass for like 3 or 4 days.
Yep.
So he could do a whole week and sleep over, because the day pass you can't sleep over. You know what I mean? So it was incredible, and it was on this portal.
Yeah. Yeah. So again, guys, like this portal, you're going to save more money here than, any other portal. I actually did a video. I did a video on YouTube and I compared Expedia to the travel engine. And I did this, and this is a hint. If you guys want some content ideas, I literally did a side-by-side, and I did a trip to, I don't know where it was. I think it was either, might have been Puerto Vallarta, might have been Cancun. It was somewhere in Mexico. And I just did a side-by-side, our travel engine compared to Expedia. And it was about a 40 to 45% lower price for our travel engine compared to Expedia. I mean, huge. It was like, and it was the same exact dates, the same exact flight, and the same exact flight number. I think I did it with Delta, and it was to the same resort. And it was night and day discount. That's actually up on my channel. And it was huge. I mean, just huge savings. So again, just kind of get in there. If you guys are platinum or titanium, you guys will have access to this travel agent or travel agency here, whole agent travel. You guys can go get those discounts right there. Now, here's the call to action. Here's what we want you guys to do. Okay. This is the, what we're going to ask of you guys. All right. Is get in here, go through some of this stuff right here. Okay. Go through some of this stuff, go save some money, go put some more money back in your pocket, and then come up with at least 2 ways that you guys can save, and then go create some content. Go make a YouTube video, go do some shorts, some short form videos. Also, this is just, we used to use this many months ago, and then we stopped. We want to get back into this, especially as we go into 2023. Trust me, when you guys see what we roll out on the 3rd, we're going to want to take the business. We're going to want to take this new thing that we're launching. We're going to want to take these savings. We're going to want to shout this stuff from the rooftops. It's going to get more people saving. It's going to increase retention. It's going to get more people noticing that what we're doing, want to be part of what we're doing. You guys can click on here. And yes, I'm going to give you access to this document here in just a second. This is, oh, I think she meant, all right, give me 1 second. I want to do, this is the Facebook group that we want to have right here. Let me pop this in here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, our Facebook group. Share your story here too. This is our public Facebook group. And we want to get you guys using this too. This is a great way that this public Facebook group right here, how to make and save more. This was created so you guys could invite anyone to, a lot of times what we'll have people doing is, some of you guys try to invite people into our TFT group. That's for paid members only. If you guys want people to see what we're doing in a public format, you can invite them to this Facebook group right here. You guys will see it over on the left-hand side, how to save and make more now. Okay. And you guys can invite people here. We have live webinars. We post income shots. There's a lot of savings that are posted on here. So if you guys ever want to share this Facebook group, you guys can share this Facebook group. But what also be really, really cool is if you guys go and, save some money, you guys go and you guys make some money, go over to that Facebook group. You guys can literally post that stuff here. Okay. You guys can post that stuff here in this group, see some screenshots there. Okay. There's Bill talking about some awesome stuff right there. Ari posting some stuff over here. Ari posting how much he saved money, just got a new laptop, that sort of thing. There's Jason, obviously doing a shout right there. Jason talking about how much he saved money right there. So really great way for you guys to showcase what our team is doing, both from a business standpoint as well as a saving standpoint. You guys can go post here, like anybody on our team can go post here. So I would encourage you guys to go take advantage of these discounts, go save some money, and then go post it not only in our group, but also post it in the public Facebook group as well. Now, little bonus here. This is something, obviously, we wanted to show you guys the top 5 ways to save. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this because we're coming up on the hour and I don't want to drag this out too long. But if you guys are Titanium members, you guys get access to these things right here and so much more. So much more.
I think
Let me just highlight these.
And I think the platinum may even have the prepaid legal in the roadside, but don't hold me to that. I know.
I was looking earlier and I think it's just the Titanium.
Okay, either or.
Oh, well, for the roadside, the teledoc, it's Titanium. I'm not 100%
Yes.
on the
Yeah, I'm talking about
prepaid
the prepaid legal, so.
So-
And like you and I talked about before we got on, I'm
Yep.
sorry, he gets jealous.
league. Yeah.
Real quick, I want to talk about the 2 seconds, Dan, about the teledoc.
Yep.
Even if you have health insurance or don't have health insurance, and if you have it, there's no copays. So, and they can do a lot more than what you think than you having to run to the doctor all the time. So of course, if you break something, you got to go to the doctor, but a rash, a cold, whatever, they literally, so you don't wait in the waiting room, you
Mhm.
don't pay a copay, they call in your prescription. So it's something, including myself, that we're really not taking advantage of. And
Yeah.
I keep on promising that out of all those products, that is the one, out of all these, that is the one that we could take far with marketing. Because with everything we just got through in the last 2 years, no one likes waiting in these waiting rooms anymore.
Yeah.
And that's a big one. The other one, the prepaid legal, a lot of people that are privileged, whatever, they always have legal counsel. The prepaid legal puts you in a position to give you strength back.
Mhm.
When you're on the right side and you're being taken advantage of, and you're not having the justice, that protection that you need, having a lawyer, protects you, gives you dignity, and stands up for you and your rights. So the prepaid legal, say dive in there. Everyone, real quick about the roadside, Dan, and I'll let you finish the roadside. I have roadside, you can do AAA, you got to pay. The
Yep.
roadside here is included. And then the roadside, you can also get with your auto insurance, and you pay monthly for it. So that's another way to, as Dan says, keep more. You can eliminate it on your auto insurance
Mhm.
because we have it in our programs.
Yeah.
So that's my 2 cents about that.
Yeah, there's literally, there's so much value. The price of admission for Titanium, there's literally like thousands in value there that like we're just not, taken advantage of enough. So that's why we want to just kind of throw this little bonus out there. Like the teledoc, like you can literally schedule an appointment with a real doctor from the comfort of your home. They can prescribe you medication, and you literally, like, you don't have to get off your couch. You can literally have like an on-screen conversation, like a Zoom with a real doctor without having to leave your couch. Like it's such a huge benefit. It is Titanium only, but it's just super cool. Super cool. Neva, can teledoc be for kids? Yeah. Like obviously if you have a family and one of your kids gets sick and you want to use the teledoc service, you absolutely can do that. I have AAA. But with the roadside assistance, I don't need it. I don't need to pay for AAA. So that's just a super huge benefit. Someone asked, is, prepaid legal like Legal Shield? Yeah. And as a matter of fact, I know, Bill, you can probably speak to this a little better than I can. As far as I know, our prepaid legal is that much better than Legal Shield.
Well, I know the background company. The benefits are different from one to one, but there's, it's a group benefit. So when I say group, that means how many lawyers participate. So when Dan and I were in another program, we had the same outfit. And the difference was, because there was a review done, is that there's more available attorneys in the one we have than Legal Shield. Like I knew a woman who was in Arizona, she could only find like one attorney that was available. But when she had ours with the same outfit, there was like sky's the limit. So I think that's where you were going with that, Dan, because
Yeah.
it's just a very available, and they'll write letters for you. There's they have certain things that they'll do at no cost.
Yeah.
And then there's certain things that they discount you on.
Yep. I'm going to drop down in the comments here, guys. I'm going to give you guys access to this document right here. So you guys can take this and go grab that. So that way you guys can obviously see the top 5 things. You guys have access to the public Facebook group. Some of you guys are commenting on that. And yes, it looks like Kirsty is posting, even though it's me, because I'm literally on her Zoom account right now. So you guys can go do that. Randy, we didn't really get into lower my bills tonight because there's qualifications to use lower my bills now. You need to be titanium and you need to be a titanium consultant, meaning you need to personally sponsor at least 2 people. So if you are a titanium and you've sponsored at least 2 people, yes, you can use lower my bills. And lower my bills, guys, if you're not familiar with it, you literally schedule an appointment with the guy Jeff. Jeff will consult with you and he will literally lower as many of your household and personal bills as possible, like cell phone, cable, garbage disposal, pest management, all that, like storage, any bills that you guys have. He'll work with you and try to lower your bills. Most of the time, you don't have to change service providers too. Like he'll go talk to all of your service providers and he'll lower the bills for you. It's a really cool service. Just want to let you guys know though, like there is obviously some qualifications for that. It's not something that's quick and easy, which is why we didn't put it on here as like the top 5 ways to save fast, because there is obviously some qualifications to get you guys there, which is why we didn't pop it in here. But it is a really great service. I've used it myself. I've saved on what did I save on? I saved on 2 different things. Saved on my cable as well as my cell phone bill for my wife and I. So definitely works. So that's that, guys. You guys have the document there. Make sure you guys please go use this not only to save money, but go use this, guys, as content. Go, create some YouTube videos, create some short videos, go save some money and then document the process, guys. Document, like go save money and document what happened. Hey, I was paying X amount with my car insurance. I just went through this process here. Now I'm only paying this. Go document, go record that process, go share it. You can share it down here in, the public Facebook group right here. Let me just kind of go put this right here. Public, make, and save more FB group. Okay. So yeah, go share it over there. Go share it in our main TFT Facebook group. So everybody, especially like all our new members coming in, can see that. They could take advantage of the savings right there. And that is that, my friends. That is that. So any specific questions? Yeah, if you guys are a titanium, you guys do qualify for lower my bills. You guys will see that in your members area. There's a little link over on the left-hand side. You guys can literally go check that out. It'll say lower my bills. You guys can click in there and go schedule an appointment with Jeff. But then again, got to be a titanium consultant and above to go take advantage of that. But other than that, if you guys have any other questions, pop them in here. We'll hang out for another 30 seconds to a minute or so. But please, guys, go ahead and take advantage of the savings, man. Go put more money in your pocket. Go document that process. Go share it on YouTube, and get yourselves ready for 2023, my friends. It is going to be awesome. It is going to be epic. And I am super, super fired up when you guys when you guys see what we're about to do on the 3rd, it's just going to blow your freaking socks off, and it's going to help so many of you guys. It's just going to help you make more sales, man.
Randy's got a good question, Dan. Randy's got a good question in the chat.
Who?
I don't know if he's a titanium. Randy Myers. Where do you find the teledoc? He may not see it if he's not.
Yeah. So if you guys are titanium, you guys actually get there's a basically like a welcome kit that gets sent to you. All of your health information is in that welcome kit. Plus, if you guys have any questions, the best thing to do on that is to reach out directly to SHG support. But there's specifically a kit that gets sent to you in the mail when you guys become a titanium. I can't remember how long it took till we got that. I would say probably what, Bill, like in your first 30 days, you get that?
Yeah, but even if you don't have the kit, because I had a situation, with roadside, and you can call the 800 number and give him your, your email address, whatever's registered with Savings Highway,
Mhm.
and they'll pull it right up, and you don't even got to deal with Savings Highway support. You can call them right up, and there is a number in our back office, or it's available where the phone number. So once you upgrade, within a week, even a few days, you can call the number if you need to use one of the services. So, and I do have one other question for Andrew Little. Is he still here? He's in Bermuda. I was just going to ask him, how's the weather this time of year? Because I looked, and Norwegian Cruise Line, Dan, and Royal Caribbean out of New York
Mhm.
or New Jersey goes there like $30 a night, and it goes to Bermuda.
Hmm.
He lives in Bermuda, right,
Nice.
Andrew?
Hi, Bill.
How you doing,
Dan,
buddy?
I'm good. It's kind of chilly. It's windy.
Yeah.
We might have some rain showers. But
Yeah,
there's
what's
no
chilly
snow.
for you? Like
What's
60
chilly for you?
degrees?
You got a hat on. What are you doing?
Yeah, yeah.
What's chilly, Andrew?
Well, it's like 68.
Oh, you poor
I
thing.
know,
Are you
right?
kidding me? Kick him off.
But it's a dampness. It's a dampness kind of
Oh.
chilly.
68.
It gets
Get
right
outta
into
here.
your bones.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of here. It's like 25 degrees outside. Give me a
I
break.
know, yeah.
Can you believe he said 68 with a straight face and he's got a wool hat on?
Throw another log on the fire.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Yeah. I'm with
This is
Seth.
a-
Yeah, he said
this-
25 degrees. That's more like it up here.
This is a good one for YouTube this Tuesday. Holy cow, that's funny.
Oh, man. Bill, do you know where that 800 number is by any chance? I want to show people that, because some people saying like they didn't get the kit. So
I don't know where it is. It was text to me.
I never got a
Oh,
kid
So
either.
I'd have to dig back. But it's so the outfit, oh God. You know what? Dan, do you have your card on you? I got my card. Yeah, I got it. Come on. Be quiet, Rock. Let me put you on mute for a minute.
which
Dan,
card
keep
you
on
talking
going. I'm
about?
gonna-
Oh, yeah, to mute. Yeah, I want to see if we can find you guys that number. I know what he's talking about. I want to make sure we can show you guys and let you guys know. I want to see and look in my members area here. If anyone that knows, pop that in the chat if you guys know what that is. Just I want to try to get you guys the most up-to-date information here.
If someone could pull their card out while I'm looking for mine, it would help because it's definitely on the card. Dan, you don't have your card handy?
No,
No?
we just moved like a week and a half ago, so my stuff is like all over the place.
I'm
Like
looking, I'm looking.
the majority, I'm in a hotel, so like 90% of my stuff is in a storage unit at the moment.
I got you, buddy. I got you.
Are you talking like a titanium benefits card?
No, it's the
There's a
actual,
card?
it's the actual card that they send you.
Oh,
I think I have the card actually.
oh yeah, Sean's holding it up.
Is it,
Oh.
is the phone number on there? Sean?
Yeah, which one do you want? There's a bunch, like
Probably the toll free for,
for teledoc, for travel assistance,
oh, okay. There you
Dental.
go.
roadside assistance. It's a separate number for each one.
Oh, gotcha.
Do they have the main one on for the benefits on there? It's called,
My benefit work.
yeah, is that on there?
Yeah, to locate provider. That's
That will help. That's the main one.
800-800-7616. If my eyes are right. Yeah.
Say 7616.
Yeah. 800-800-7616.
Oh, there you go. Cool. Seth beat me to the punch.
Yep, that's it. Because I remember it was 800 threw me off. I never saw that before.
Yeah.
You were correct. Go lay down. Outside. Come on.
So yeah, that's again, guys, if you guys do go titanium, like there's a kit that you're going to get sent. And for whatever reason, if you go titanium and within like, I would say like 3 weeks, because it definitely took a couple of weeks. I know it definitely took a couple of weeks after I went titanium to get that kit. It took a little while for it to get sent out, but if you don't hear anything after about 3 weeks, I would give support either a call or give them an email and just say, hey, recently went titanium. When should I expect my kit? That'll have all that information, that card with all your benefits on it right there. So just make sure you guys get that information, because there's really just insane benefits with being a titanium.
And that's another testament that, we're in a legit program. There's so many programs out there, and 'tis the season right now with the holidays. Everyone's pushing just craziness. And, we have real products and services. And, that just separates us from so many opportunities. You get a real membership card. Like we have real value.
100%. All right, guys, wrapping it up. You guys know what to do. Gave you guys the document. I'm going to post it in here again, just so you guys have that. Get out there, go save some money, go share your success in our Facebook group. Go over to the public group, go post it over there. We're really going to start using, we have something called the ATM method. I'm not even going to get into that right now, but it's a great free public way to start sharing your story and sharing what we're doing here on our team and also in Savings Highway. We're going to get into that as we get into the month of January, when we start really heavily promoting. And we're going to start using that public Facebook group again and using something called the ATM method. We were doing that earlier this year, and we're going to certainly turn that back on because it was definitely working really, really well. So that is it. Bill, anything else from you?
No, this was fun. I like talking about the products and services. It was different. With a little comedy with my dog. Got Sam Hughes eating meatballs earlier. He was making me hungry. And but anyway, love you all, and I want everyone, everyone, no matter what you're celebrating, have a great time. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to every one of you, and let's have a happy new year, and let's knock it out of the park.
Yeah, guys, make sure you guys obviously I can't adjourn without doing this, guys. Inside our Facebook group, make sure you guys head over there and obviously talk about the benefits that you guys got from tonight's training. I'm going to drop the link there. So make sure you guys go. I'm sure someone's going to try to beat me to the punch right now, but make sure you guys get over there and put some feedback right there. I just dropped the link right there. Let everybody know what you guys learned from tonight's Teachable Tuesday. And also keep in mind, I pinned to the top of the Facebook group post our call schedule. If anyone missed this, I pinned to the top of the group page our call schedule, so you guys know. Right here. Stand by. Pressing too many buttons. Our holiday training schedule, guys. So this week, this is literally the last training we're going to be doing until next week's Focus Friday. So no Focus Friday this week, no Mindset Monday, no Teachable Tuesday next week. So the next time we're going to be live doing a training is going to be next Friday. So obviously we're going to be taking a little time for ourselves and our families, enjoying the holidays and stuff like that. And then we're really going to be ramping up Mindset Monday. Teachable Tuesday on the 3rd is just going to be some really, it's just going to be awesome, amazing, epic. Just make sure you guys are ready for that. Do not, guys, take your foot off the gas this holiday season. Trust me, now is a really awesome time to, 3, 4, 5x down on your hustle, put even more content out there, because more and more people are home, more and more people are off. When people are home and they're just hanging out and they're not doing much, what are they doing? They're scrolling on their phone. So now is a great time to get out there and be promoting. So take advantage of that. Don't sleep on that. It is a great time to promote. And we got fast starts coming in, guys, all day. Like, we got fast starts. People are joining. Don't think for a second that just because it's, Christmas is around the corner that people aren't joining. They are. All right. So get out there, go rock it, go crush it. And we will see you guys really soon. Have an awesome Christmas. Love you guys, and we will catch you later.
Thank you.